Hi everyone, in today's video I'm coming back to you with 9 more ways in which you can save your money on a low income. Without wasting any of your time, let's jump into the video. The first way that you can save your money is to know, to begin with, that shopping does not bring us happiness. You can have the best brand new car in your home right now, but you won't be happy. A lot of us shop when we are sad, or we shop with the idea that when we have that new thing that celebrity has right now, that is going to make us happy. It's time to drop that mindset that shopping brings us happiness, because it doesn't. I'll suggest that you seek the right help for your sadness, for your issues, okay, and not use money to cover that up. Let's move on to the next. Before I get into the next one, please can you support the channel if you're finding value in the video. By the way, support for free by subscribing. If you can like this video, I will really appreciate that, and please be kind to leave a comment below if you can. The next one has to do with meat. Okay, I found out in my city meat is very expensive. Okay, if you are a vegan, good for you, but if you are not and you must eat some meat, you have to be aware of how meat especially is very expensive. And if meat is something that is always on your menu, maybe you can cut down a little bit on your meat consumption. And to be honest, a lot of meat is unhealthy for us anyway, so why not cut some out? I'll suggest, instead of buying a lot of meat, buy a lot more vegetables, which are a lot way cheaper and even a lot way healthier. And you know what? Vegetables do give us a lot of energy. I will suggest that you buy more things like beans, legumes, salads. Those will be excellent, and they will still make up for the meat reduction. The third tip I want to share with you that you can use to save your money is to use the 50-30 rule. Okay, that's a huge rule that some people know about and a lot of us do not know about. How does that rule work? Here is how. When you get your salary, 50% should go towards your needs 50%, 30% can go towards your wants, and the remaining 20% should go to your savings and your debts. So that is the rule. If you practice that rule, your money will be going to the right places. Another way to save your money is really just to consume less products in general. Say for example, when you wake up in the morning, how much toothpaste are you using to brush? You know, when you go to the washroom, how much of toilet tissue are you using just to clean up? When you are doing laundry, how much of the laundry powder are you using to wash? How often do you do your laundry? Okay, reducing the number of times that you do the laundry is going to reduce your water consumption at home, heating, and even the quantity of products that you're using. So I'll suggest that you limit your number of laundries that you do in a month. Just pile up everything and do laundry at once. Cut down on quantity of products that you use to carry out basic activities at home. Another tip that you can use to save your money is to save first and not last. A lot of us get our salary, spend it on partying and all sorts of things, and then whatever is left at the end of the month, that is what we save. No, moving forward, if you're watching my channel, I want you to receive your salary, cut off that 20% at least that I mentioned above, save it away, and then you can do the other stuff. That is going to help you to save your money. Another way to save your money is, if you are at home during the day, do not close up your windows and then turn on the lights. All right, it will be cost effective for you to use your natural lights in your home while you are at home during the day. People do this very often, that you wake up and your blinds are down and then you turn on the lights and do your breakfast, and now that we're working from home, grab your computer, sit there and work. Okay, make it a good practice for you to open up the windows every morning so that you're not tempted to have the light on and thereby end up with a lot more bills than you would if you just used natural lighting in your home. Another way that you can save your money is instead of using taxis, use Ubers. Okay, I was in Toronto a moment ago, and oh my goodness, the taxis in Toronto are very expensive. Okay, even here I've spent almost $50 just leaving my home to the mall, and I had no idea. I thought that was going to cost me like $10 or $12 for a cab, but I paid $60 for it. Learn from my mistake. Okay, the best way is to call an Uber. Do not call the taxis because they are way more expensive. Okay, and if you're someone who doesn't have a car, the number of taxis that you can end up taking in a month and in the year, oh my goodness, like that's a lot of expenditure. So avoid the taxis and opt for Ubers instead. Another thing that I used to argue is really just saving by buying your fuel at the cheaper stations. I used to quarrel everybody around me for why we had to drive 30 minutes to go and buy fuel at a certain place that was like 50 cents less expensive than where we came from. But as I've grown up, I've really realized that meanwhile it doesn't make sense to drive 30 minutes just to go get fuel. If there is a short distance you can drive and just buy fuel at a lower price, that will save you money because fuel is something we buy often. We cannot do without it. So those tiny little changes will accumulate and they will actually save you money on the fuel. Opt for cheaper fuel stations compared to the more expensive ones. Another way that you can save your money really is just to look for work that you can work from the comfort of your home. Online and work from home jobs are all over the place these days. It will really save you a lot of money if you don't have to drive every morning from your home to your office and back. Okay, that's really one thing that I really love about working from home. And honestly, I've turned down a job offer that pays really high just because I would not deal anymore with traffic in the morning and the drastic high fuel costs that we have today. I know you may already be comfortable in your current job, but if you can look for an online job, I will suggest that you do that because it's going to first of all save you the time that you have to drive every day to and back from work. You can use that time to do other things, and then you would not have to buy all that fuel that you would buy monthly. I personally used to buy fuel every 2 weeks, but now I barely buy fuel in 2 months because where am I going to? Just to the shop once in a while and take my child to school. That really helps. Okay, so these are the 9 ways I wanted to share with you today that can really help you to save your money, especially if you are in the low income, group like myself. And I hope that you gained value just watching this video. This is part of a Save Money on a Low Income series that I have on this channel. And so there are other videos that were previously uploaded and more videos are coming. So on the screen, I'm going to put links to some of these videos for you to check out, and some of the tips apply to just winter and some are just general tips to save you money on your low income. So click on those and watch, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon. But do not go without subscribing. It's free. Thanks again, and you have a wonderful day.